Hey guys, Mark from Gunpla Network, and today I'm bringing you a bit of a different unboxing, really. The Master Grade, re-released by Bandai Spirits, blue logo in the bottom. Patlabor Shinohara AV98 Ingram Unit 1. And this, you'll notice top left, it has headgear. Talking about the logo there at the bottom. Headgear was a late 80s endeavour by 5 different artists and writers, a way for them to come together and get a better deal for themselves, owning the rights instead of the magazine they were working for, whatever, they could sell their own publications to make them, they could make an anime out of it, whatever. So Patlabor, I think, was their biggest one, and they probably worked on a couple of others, but as far as I'm aware, Patlabor. Taking a look around the box, you can see all of the beautiful artwork that goes here and the pictures of the kit. Now, some painting to be done, fair warning when you look at this, because those guns and batons do not look like that, nor do the figures. $56.99, do not freak out. Do not freak out. That is an Australian dollar price, so it's probably more like $30 US or something. Not bad for a Master Grade, although it is older. Yeah, and sorry, a plane's decided to fly over my house as we talk. But that was headgear. Now, Patlabor. Some of you will be freaking out going, what the hell is Patlabor? I've never seen or heard of this before. Obviously, you were not a child of the 80s or 90s. Probably younger. But it's fine. I'll talk to you as we go through the booklet here. That blue and yellow logo on top, SV2. The lovely shot there of the actual Ingram one. Yes, Patlabor, patrol labor. Labors are what they call the robots or mechs in this universe. SV2 was the logo you saw on the first page there as we take a look through the booklet. All Japanese. It's like 20 years old or something, this kit, so you're not going to have much in the way of English in this, maybe some numbers. This SV2 was Special Vehicles Unit 2 under the Japanese police, hence the gold star logo on the chest. I love this mechanical artwork they're showing here in the book. But that was... these labors or mechs were construction mechs, and they also then got military, they got police use, they started using them for everything. Not just bipedal, human-looking ones, there were quads, tri-legs, they were all different sorts. But this series was fantastic. I remember discovering this in must be in the mid to late 90s I found the movie. I never really saw much of the series. There are mangas, light novels, there's different animated TV series. There was even a YouTube or Blu-ray live action series they did. Didn't work out, kind of died. So, the 3 movies though, 1, 2, and 3 are actually really good, and that's what I love about the thing, that's my version of it that I like. As we look through the build here, screws. There are screws. Can't help that. It's an older kit, older Master Grade at that, so yeah, there are screws. You will have to paint the pilot figure, yeah. Even attaching the arms I noticed when I was looking over the runners earlier. So here's your paint guide, which I probably will paint because, this is a cool kit, I like it. And as you can tell from the way I'm talking, I love it. Patlabor was one of my first anime loves next to Robotech / Macross and, Mazinger Z. So, but I love the idea of this. This was a cool series. It was something different. The mechs weren't 20 meters tall. They were smaller. The human basically was, the central part of it in the cockpit. They were using them for practical purposes, not fighting in space. We're actually using them down here on Earth. It was used in the Babylon project. That's where you open up into this in the first movie when you see it. And you have the main cast is Special Vehicles Unit 2. I don't think you actually ever see Unit 1 in or Team 1 in the animes or the films or whatever. They're just never around. It's always Unit 2, which has a bad rep of being lazy, and half the time they're farming tomatoes or fishing, doing something, So, as we go through the rest of the booklet, we're talking about some markings and stuff there. As you can see, the pilot figure, the standing outside the operator figure, he's holding a shotgun. That's actually something you'll glue on. And there's a painted shot on the back here. And let's take a look now at the runners and stuff. So, stickers. This is possibly going to have some stickers for that color correction sheet. Now, this is a decal sticker sheet, but you also get a dry transfer sheet. Okay, fair call. Water slides probably weren't that popular back then, so you probably could find water slides if you really wanted it. This red piece of flexi cable goes in the arm for the gimmick, where you can see a cable wrapped around the inner frame, so I like that detail. There is your gold shield for the Japanese police force, I think it is. I've seen it on cars and stuff when I was in Japan. You 2 bags of screws, not just 1, but 2. So there are quite a few screws in this kit. Be prepared, have your micro screwdriver set out. Alright, runners. So a runner is all black stuff. Obviously the gun should be black if you're looking at the top right there, but the grip should probably be brown. So that's going to be some painting. B1. This is leg armors and some ankle armor and stuff by the look of it. Shield, not too bad. B2, and that's like the top of the chest, the arms, the backpack. Ooh. Now there are different versions of this. There's the reactive armor from movie 2, there's the normal from movie 1, which is what I've got. You can get units 1, 2, and 3 in either. They have a whole set where you can get units 1, 2, and 3 all together, which is quite expensive if you can find it. There's the different face mask options you have here. Onto D, which is now a inner frame parts. And look at the detail like on this. Like if you actually go down to painting this, which I'll try, there's tons of detail in there, like cables are molded in and stuff. Yeah, so there's also a set. If you get MG unit 2 or 3, I think it's unit 2. I don't know why unit 1 didn't get it. Unit 2, you can actually find it. It's got the LED light system in it. So the shoulder lights will flash like the police sirens in the show. That's really cool. There we're talking about backpack and more inner frame detail. Yeah, there's the cockpit chair. This is the rubber. Now I was contemplating painting this, but I don't think I'm going to. It's just going to be way too hard, and if you move it, you'll wreck it. There we go. Headgear is even on the runners here, see guys? Next runner's got your sitting pilot figure and your standing operator figure. So that's Shinohara. His family actually owns and makes labors. That's part of the series, like controversies, I guess. Like he's part of the police force policing them. And the pilot figure, Noah Izumi. And her unit is called Alphonse, as you might have seen on the stickers, which was a pet. She's always had a white pet named Alphonse. And that was your polycaps. Clear pieces, there we go. Now, I think the visor, yep, up there is clear. It should be green. So you're going to have to paint that with a green Sharpie or something. See, I don't know why they couldn't give you the green visor separately. You actually have the red lights for the shoulders red. Fine, I've got clear green paint, I'll paint it. And there you go, guys. That's it. So you can see there, reaching down, the arm extends, grabs the pistol. You don't get the shotgun for the labor for this one, which sucks. But thanks for joining me for this unboxing, guys. I bought this myself from Ryplar Builds, and I think you might even have a couple left here in Sydney if you're looking for it. Reach out to Ryan and grab one. Leave me your comments down below. I'd be interested to see how many of you actually know and like Patlabor. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Keep on building.